Welcome to volume 23 of Nintendo Switch games that I definitely believe you should buy before they become rare and expensive. One of the games we're going to be talking about today has already become my game of the year, which I'm incredibly stoked to talk about. So without further ado, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game I want to talk about today is Tevi. This is an awesome Metroidvania-style action-adventure platform game that I believe everybody's going to enjoy. In this game you play as Tevi, who's a bunny girl who is out to find a bunch of important magical MacGuffins that are scattered throughout the world. You're joined by an angel and a devil who live inside your magical attack orbs that follow you around. Throughout the game you'll run into a vast number of characters who all have their funny quirks to them, and somehow you get dragged further and further into the world of arcane mystery and devious domination plans. Like I was saying, this game is awesome. If you're into Metroidvania style platform adventure games, this one definitely has to be on your list. The gameplay mechanics, it's very smooth and very responsive as well. Characters, the costume designs, as well as the music. This is a really fun and entertaining and addictive game in my opinion. And not to mention, I believe this game is a true hidden gem that I barely hear anybody talking about, which I'm actually quite surprised because this game in my opinion is a 10 out of 10. And I believe everybody's gonna enjoy this one. This is a platform game that I highly recommend to every fan of the genre. Definitely go check it out. And game number 2 is gonna be Kwaidan, which I actually have the special edition for. Let me grab that, 1 second. Boom, Kwaidan. I got this special edition box from PlayAsia.com. If you're a collector and don't know about PlayAsia.com, definitely go check out that site. It is going to become your new best friend. Really good prices too. Highly recommend it. This is an action-adventure horror game and it is awesome. You play as this woman who's in training, but it's rudely interrupted by a snake demon who promptly turns your teacher into a frog. It turns out that all hell has broke loose at the Azuma manor, so you set off to save the residents to seal away the evil spirits. It's a simple story, but it's told well throughout the game. If you're a fan of the PS2 graphics and that whole era, you're gonna love this game. This has PS2 aesthetics everywhere. This is a point-and-click adventure horror game, and it's honestly a hidden gem in my opinion. You're gonna be running through different mazes, solving different puzzles, fighting demons. It's really cool. If you're into horror adventure games, this one definitely has to be on your list. You're gonna love it. Game number 3 is gonna be the DioField Chronicle. This is an amazing, real-time, tactical strategy RPG released by Square Enix that I believe definitely went under the radar when it first released. I will admit, I'm still getting used to strategy games, but I really enjoyed this one. This game takes place in a war-torn continent where the kingdom of Altane sits in the close vicinity of a conflict between the Trollveld Empire and the Roadtail Alliance. When the Empire ends up defeating the Alliance, they turn their attention to Altane. Like I was saying, this game is absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of the Bravely Default series, Octopath Traveler, various Day Life, you're gonna love this game. The battle mechanics, setting up the perfect strategy, it is so satisfying. This game is awesome. What I really enjoy about this game as well are the characters, the music, the environment, and the voice dialogues. Square Enix really knocked it out of the park with this game, and I believe it definitely went overlooked because I rarely hear anyone talk about this game, which is a shame because it's really good. If you're just getting into tactical strategy RPGs or a veteran of the genre, you're gonna love this one. Definitely go check it out. And game number 4 is gonna be a game that released recently, which is one of the biggest moments in the visual novel community, and that is Tsukihime, which I got the special edition for as well. Let me grab that. There it is, the special edition for Tsukihime, which I actually got from GameStop. And surprisingly, it was only $20 more than the original game itself. So it's kind of a no-brainer to buy it. Yeah man, like I was saying, this is a huge moment right now in the visual novel community, but it is beautiful. This game follows the story of Shiki Tono, a teenager who secretly harbors a mysterious condition that allows him to see lines of death covering the world around him. The plot and lore of this game is insanely massive. I'm not going to dive too much deep into it, but I will say that, like I was saying beforehand, this is a huge moment right now for the visual novel community. I'm about a few hours into the game myself, and I will say I cannot put it down. This is another great visual novel that I believe everybody will enjoy. A game that came out before this is actually called Witch on the Holy Night, which I highly recommend as well, but this one is definitely better. This game is actually a remake of the 2001 Tsukihime, and I will say this one's 10,000 times better. The art, the music, the graphics, how the story just flows perfectly. It's a little bit slow in the beginning, but when it picks up, it's when it really hooks you. If you're into visual novels and you've never heard of Witch on the Holy Night or Tsukihime, you're definitely missing out. You're gonna love these ones, I promise you. And last but not least is the game that I was talking about at the beginning of this video, which is my game of the year, and that is Trails Through Daybreak. And yes, after playing the demo, I knew for a fact that I had to buy the special edition. Let me show you. Here it is, the special edition for Trails Through Daybreak, my game of the year. It has like plastic film on it. Let me remove that for you, one second. Dude, Falcom is amazing. Look at this box art. That is insane. Absolutely beautiful. So if you've never played any of the Trails games before, it's okay hopping into this one because it follows a whole new cast and a whole new story. I myself am still tackling the whole Trails series. I just finished Trails of Cold Steel 2 and plan on playing number 3 next. But this game has my complete and full attention right now. This is the game that I've been playing non-stop. In this game you play as Van Arkwright, who's an underground professional that accepts work from any client and acts as a detective, negotiator, and a bounty hunter with no allegiance. However, the course of his life will change forever when he takes on a strange case that threatens the entire nation. I don't want to go too much on what happens in the actual game because there's a lot of really key moments that I don't want to spoil for you guys, but I will say this is an awesome, amazing JRPG released by Falcom and NIS. The story, the music, the graphics, everything is so smooth and so clean, and the characters too. You get so adapted and you love every single character so much that it really puts you into that world. Like I've mentioned in other videos before as well, is that my favorite games are the ones that really take you away from reality and you're in that world, and this game definitely does that. If you're looking for your next big grand adventure JRPG, this is definitely it. This game released on both Nintendo Switch and PS5. And if you want to try it out for yourself, there's a demo available on both consoles. I highly recommend everybody checking this game out. The demo is free, so you got nothing to lose. So I know I said that was the last game on this list, although I do have some bonus games that I want to talk about, which are great games to play during the summertime season. And those are VIII, Atelier Ryza 2, and Zelda Link's Awakening. All three of these games are flooded with summertime vibes. If you're stuck indoors because it's too hot to go do anything outside and you have the AC blasting, these are great games to get lost in. They take place on islands, shoreside little cities and towns. It's great. VIII itself is a grand adventure that I believe everybody's going to enjoy, an awesome action RPG. Atelier Ryza 2 is an amazing JRPG, one of my favorite games of all time, released by Gust and Koei Tecmo. A heavily inspired anime-style JRPG, one of the best and most charming adventures I've ever been on. And Link's Awakening, what more can I say? It's a great Zelda game, great fighting mechanics, the perfect summer pick up and play type game. You're gonna love it. Alright, well there you have it. There's some more Nintendo Switch games that I definitely recommend checking out before they become rare and expensive, as well as some summertime recommendations that I believe you guys will definitely enjoy. If there's other games you guys recommend that I check out as well, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace.